Hey everyone! Welcome back to English Resonance, the perfect place to improve your English while having fun. I'm so happy you're here today because we've got something really special. In this episode, we're diving deep into daily life routines, cooking, working, spending time with family, and how little things make big memories. So get comfy, grab your favorite drink, and let's enjoy this awesome English conversation together. Let's go!
Hey Lana, I had such a great start to my day. I was up at 5:30 a.m. to help my mom at our family's flower shop, arranging roses and tulips before we open. The quiet morning and the smell of fresh flowers make it feel like a little escape before the day gets busy. How did your morning kick off?
Morning, Mark. A flower shop sounds so dreamy. I woke up at 6:45 a.m., did a quick stretch to wake up, and helped my dad make breakfast. Today we made avocado toast with a sprinkle of chili flakes. We always chat about random stuff while we cook, like what's blooming in our garden. Do you and your mom have any special moments while setting up the shop?
Oh yeah, those moments are the best. While we're trimming stems or watering plants, my mom tells me stories about her childhood, like how she used to make flower crowns with her friends. It makes the early mornings feel so special, like we're keeping a family tradition alive. What kind of stories does your dad share in the kitchen?
That's so sweet. My dad loves telling me about his old summer camping trips while we prep breakfast. Today, he was laughing about the time he tried to cook pancakes over a campfire and ended up with a smoky mess. It's those stories that make cooking together feel like a little adventure. What do you do after your morning shift to get ready for school?
Campfire pancakes sound like a story. After the shop, I head home for a quick breakfast, usually yogurt and granola, and then I bike to school. The ride through the neighborhood is so refreshing, especially when I pass the bakery and smell fresh bread. How do you get to school, and does it help set the tone for your day?
Biking sounds so energizing. I walk to school with my cousin, Leo, and we spend the whole time joking about silly things like who's the worst at math homework. It's a short walk, but it's like a daily dose of fun before classes start. Do you go back to the flower shop after school to help out?
Haha, I bet you and Leo have a blast. Yeah, I head back to the shop most afternoons. It gets busy with customers picking out bouquets, and I help wrap flowers or ring up sales. I'm learning how to talk to people and make them smile, which feels really rewarding. What's your after-school routine like?
That's so cool that you're spreading joy with flowers. After school, I dive into my homework to get it out of the way. Then I help my mom in our backyard veggie patch. We're growing tomatoes and basil now, and it's so satisfying to pick fresh ingredients for dinner. Have you learned any cool tricks at the flower shop that you're proud of?
Fresh veggies sound amazing. At the shop, I've gotten pretty good at arranging bouquets. My mom taught me how to mix colors and textures to make them pop. Last week, I made a bouquet for a customer's anniversary, and she loved it so much she hugged me. Do you ever share your garden harvests with neighbors or friends?
Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, we love sharing our garden stuff. Yesterday, we gave our neighbor some basil, and she made us a batch of homemade pesto. It feels like such a nice way to connect with people. Do you have any regular customers at the shop who brighten your day?
That pesto sounds delicious. We have this one customer, Mrs. Rivera, who comes in every week for sunflowers and always tells me about her grandkids. Helping her pick the perfect flowers feels like I'm part of her family's story. What's dinner time like at your house? Any fun traditions?
Sunflowers are so cheerful. Dinner at our place is a big deal. We have a no-screens rule, so we actually talk to each other. Last night, my sister was telling us about her school play, and we all ended up acting out silly scenes at the table. What's the vibe like at your family dinners?
I loved the no screens rule. Our dinners are super lively too. My brother always tries to sneak extra dessert, and my dad tells these long stories about his old job as a gardener. We laugh a lot, and it's like the day's stress just melts away. Do you help with dinner prep or cleanup at home?
That sounds so fun. I usually help my mom prep dinner. Tonight we're making stir fry with our garden veggies, and I love chopping everything up. After we eat, I help clear the table, and we sometimes play music to make cleanup more fun. What do you do after dinner to wind down?
Stir fry sounds tasty. After dinner, I help wash dishes, which is when my mom and I catch up about little things like what flowers sold out today. Then I like to relax by playing my ukulele for a bit. It's not fancy, but it helps me chill out. Do you have any go-to hobbies for unwinding?
Ukulele, that's so cool. I love curling up with the book or writing in my journal about my day. It's like a quiet moment to reflect. Sometimes I light a vanilla candle to make my room feel extra cozy. Have you been playing the ukulele for a long time?
Journaling sounds so relaxing. I started playing the ukulele about a year ago, just teaching myself some chords from YouTube. It's a nice way to clear my mind, especially after a busy day at the shop. Do you ever share your journal entries with anyone, or are they just for you?
I love that you're self-taught. My journal is mostly private, but sometimes I read funny bits to my sister, like when I write about our dog stealing food. I also like sketching little doodles in the margins to capture moments, like flowers from our garden. Do you ever draw or do anything creative besides music?
That's so cool that you doodle in your journal. I sometimes sketch flowers or plants in a notebook when I'm at the shop. It helps me remember the arrangements I make. It's nothing professional, just a fun way to capture the day. What's the most memorable thing you've grown in your garden?
Sketching flowers sounds so artistic. The most memorable thing we grew was a giant pumpkin last year. It was so big we could barely carry it. We ended up carving it for Halloween and sharing it with neighbors, which turned into a big black party. Do you have any favorite flowers you work with at the shop?
A giant pumpkin sounds epic. I love working with peonies at the shop. They're so fluffy and cheerful, and customers always smile when they see them. Last week, I made a peony centerpiece for a wedding, and it felt like such a big deal. Do you have any garden projects you're excited about right now?
Peonies are so pretty. We're trying to grow lavender in the garden this year, and I'm so excited to see if it works. It smells amazing and could be great for tea or candles. Gardening with my dad feels like a little science experiment. What's the busiest time at the flower shop for you?
Lavender sounds like a dream. The shop gets super busy around holidays, like Valentine's Day, when everyone wants red roses. I love the chaos, though. It's fun helping people pick out gifts for their loved ones. Do you and your dad have any special gardening traditions?
That holiday rush sounds exciting. Every spring, my dad and I plant one new thing in the garden to mark the season. This year, it's the lavender. It's our way of celebrating new beginnings, and we always take a photo with the first sprout. What's a tradition you and your mom have at the shop?
That's such a cool tradition. At the shop, my mom and I always make a special display for the first day of spring. Bright flowers like daisies and tulips to welcome the season. We also give out free flower seeds to customers to spread the joy. What's the best dish you've made with your garden ingredients?
Free flower seeds? That's so sweet. The best dish we made was a compressy salad with our homegrown tomatoes and basil. It was so fresh and summery. We ate it outside on the patio, and it felt like a little celebration of our garden. What's a favorite treat you get to try at the flower shop or nearby?
That salad sounds amazing. There's a barista from the cafe next to the shop, Lily, who I sometimes chat with after work. We swap stories about our crazy busy days. It's nice to connect with people who get the shop life. What's a favorite snack or treat you make at home?
Chocolate croissants? Yum! We love making fruit smoothies at home, especially with berries from our garden. My brother always adds too much honey, but it's so good. It's our go-to snack when we're hanging out after dinner. What do you do to relax after a long day at the shop?
Smoothies sound refreshing. After the shop, I like to sit on our porch and listen to music. Usually something chill, like acoustic guitar. It helps me unwind and think about the day, especially if I've had a lot of customers. Do you have a favorite way to end your day?
I love that porch vibe. I usually end my day by reading a book or listening to a podcast in bed, something light, like a mystery story. I also jot down 3 things I'm grateful for in my journal, like a good meal or a funny family moment. Have you ever tried journaling or something like that?
Journaling gratitude sounds so nice. I haven't tried it, but I do keep a little notebook where I write down ideas for new flower arrangements or lyrics for songs I'm messing around with. It's a great way to capture random thoughts before bed. What's been your favorite journal entry lately?
Ooh, song lyrics sound so creative. My favorite journal entry this week was about a day when my family had a picnic in the backyard with our garden veggies. It felt so perfect. I even drew a little sketch of the picnic table. What's a flower arrangement you're really proud of?
That picnic sounds so fun. I'm proud of a bouquet I made last month with lilies and baby's breath. It was for a customer's mom, and she said it made her day. It's cool to know something I created can mean so much to someone. What's a garden moment that made you really proud?
That's so heartwarming. I was really proud when our sunflowers bloomed last summer. They grew taller than me, and we took so many photos with them. It felt like a big win after weeks of watering and waiting. What's the most fun you've had helping a customer at the shop?
Sunflowers are the best. The most fun was helping a kid pick out flowers for his mom's birthday. He was so excited and kept changing his mind, but we settled on bright daisies. Seeing his smile when he left was the best part of my day. Do you ever have fun moments with your neighbors over gardening?
That's adorable. Yeah, our neighbor Mr. Chen loves our garden and sometimes brings over his homemade dumplings to trade for our veggies. Last week, we had a little garden party where we all shared food. It was so much fun. Do you ever hang out with people from the shop outside of work?
Dumplings for veggies? That's a great trade. There's a barista from the cafe next door, Lily, who I sometimes chat with after work. We swap stories about our crazy busy days. It's nice to connect with people who get this shop life. What's one thing you'd love to add to your daily routine?
That sounds so fun. I'd love to add morning yoga to my routine. It seems like such a peaceful way to start the day, especially in the garden. I think it helped me feel more focused and calm. What's a new routine you'd like to try?
Yoga in the garden sounds amazing. I'd love to start writing down one cool thing that happens each day at the shop, like a mini journal. It helped me remember the little moments that make work special. Thanks for the awesome chat, Lana. It's making me appreciate my day so much more.
Oh, I love that idea, Mark. This has been so fun, and I'm already excited for our next chat. Maybe we'll talk about our weekend routines or favorite hobbies. It's amazing how much our daily lives have in common. Let's do this again soon.
Totally, I'm in. Talking about all this makes me see how special the little things are, like arranging flowers and laughing with my family. Can't wait to share more next time.
Aw, thank you, Mark. And thank you to everyone watching or listening. I hope this conversation made you smile and gave you some inspiration for your own daily life. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow English Resonance for more fun, real-life English conversations that help you grow. See you next time, and remember, your daily life is more beautiful than you think.